Hi, this is a wave. It is now day 3, but I have orientation today in my building for all the new hires. So I don't really think I'll get much done today. So whatever I get done before the meeting starts in about 45 minutes, I'll probably just combine with whatever I get done on Friday because I can't come in tomorrow. I have new to district orientation and it's all day long. So I'm gonna go start getting ready. But what I want to do is move the tables and chairs the first thing I do when I get in. And then if I have any white poster putty or like sticky tack in my toolbox, I'm going to start hanging up the alphabet poster above the main whiteboard. So I'm going to see if I can get those two things done before the meeting at 9:30. Wish me luck. A quick end of day video. I did not spend much time in this room at all, but I did make some changes. For example, the eyesore that is my laptop cart fits perfectly in here. Friday, these 3 boxes are going to be relocated to the top shelf, and I'll obviously just move those binders out of the way so that the whole top row will just be boxes of books. Okay, moving on. I put the 2x2 here. I don't know if I love it here. I really would rather it by the mailboxes underneath the whiteboard, but we're making do with what we've got right now. This is just miscellaneous things I needed off the floor. There are the tables here. I don't love having one all the way out here on the tile, but at the same time, it's really important to me to have a giant work area in front of the whiteboard for the kids to sit at. So I'm gonna take that as more important, and they can always walk up to the board. Coming around here, I did flip this larger organizer. Standing up in 2x4 direction. Again, I don't really love this here. I would rather the shorter one here, especially since I want to use this for centers. And so having this spread here and just having one that goes to that height would be a lot better. Not much has changed over here. I did swap out a large bookcase for a small bookcase. Put the book display back out. This is all the same. This is all the same. I still haven't talked and then I did downgrade this to a smaller bookcase. It just felt a little bit more like size, so the other one was just so large. And so that is the issue I was having with not using the I fixed in the place, so I decided to probably just go to literacy ones off. Longer day today, and the other day was very short. So today I have trainings while I am moving classroom furniture, so that will be kind of yucky, but at least it's all virtual. but the plan is to finally figure out where all the tables are going. I have a plan about moving things on that topmost shelf in the storage closet, and I'm going to go from there. Okay, let's go. My principal is coming in. And I feel weird. Bye. No more boxes. It is the end of day 3, 4, whatever you want to call it. And like, you can probably just tell from what behind me looks like. The room is in so much better shape. Basically, I didn't stop moving. I'm trying to think, like, my lunch was cheese and salami. That was my lunch because I didn't want to stop moving. Like, my lunch box is here, still has my lunch in it, and no regrets at all. So I had training all day long today, and it was really boring, and I may or may not have muted it sometimes, but I have like half the room designed, like literally, like if you think about a rectangle being 2 L's put together, the long L is done and the short L is done. So now that leaves the 2 bulletin boards to be designed, math centers, and then I'll try to put like a little bit more decor on the shorter part of the L. But big highlights from today are shapes are up, number, like how to create the numbers is up, like the tracing pattern is up, alphabet is up. Oh, I was able to order new supply caddies today. They hopefully will be here by next Friday for open house, but if not, I do have some like really beat up ones that I could use until the nice ones come. Let me think. A lot of posters are up. I printed, because I can print from my building to my house. Like I have like a wireless printing part of my HP printer. So I printed another pencil challenge, which is what I'm roughly pointing at right now. So I'll have a second one of those ready. I printed like back to school business cards, like magnetic cards. I have magnetic paper that you just stick paper onto. So sticky magnet sheet, and you stick the paper on it, cut it, whatever. I put up the calendar today. That was another huge thing. I went through half a roll of painter's tape, and like it was a pretty meaty roll to start with. Got the cube furniture out that I wasn't going to use. Got some signs up, rules are up. Oh, the library's up and out. Oh my gosh, I have to take a video. All right, I'm gonna stop talking and show you all the things. It is It is so great. Starting outside my room, I have these 90s posters up, and every month I have a new set. I hung up this sign, morning greeting when they come in. I have to update this, but it's going to be like they move the clip. There's a student job on where we are in the building. I'll start with the L that I did complete. So I have all of these shape posters up now. I was sorting out jobs and realized I didn't have enough, and some of the old jobs are no longer applicable. I have number posters up, and then, I mean, I probably will move these on an outside cabinet, but those are all the people that are important to me. Over here, I hung up class birthdays, and I have to fill out little clothespins, so I have like mine here, and so the clothespin just goes underneath the balloon. Like I was saying, the pencil challenge, this will be for, you know, let's say my morning class, and then the PM will be next to it. I have our flip calendar ready for open house date. My dog Maverick, his bark of the week is that first grade is the best. Paws down, haha. I moved some of the decor over. When is it okay to interrupt me sign. I'm slowly filling this out. Didn't even bother with the key today. It's really whatever. I got the Apple TV to work. So hand signals are up. Our schedule is up. The alphabet is up. I cleaned this up. I left those cushions there because they are seating options technically. And then the rest of the pillows are down there. And I put the calm down corner kit with it. Don't mind there's a stool on the table. I didn't stand on it. The calendar is up with our counting of the school days, the weather, the season, all that jazz. The library is here. I have to, you know, do a couple of labels because last year all of my bins were horizontal. And so I have these 3 here that are vertical with different kinds of chapter books in them. And so I'm going to just reprint 4, 7, and 10 to be the shorter label. I don't know how I feel about the pillows up here, but I thought it was like a cute way to display them. But have the book display here. This one's not in use yet, but I think I'm going to actually put some of the math manipulatives here. I feel like that would be a really good thing to have as hands-on for the kids. The last thing I wanted to do today was move this really tall toolbox that, if you couldn't tell, you know, holds erasers. And I was going to put it on the back counter. And when I took the paper off the back, because I was convinced having paper on the back would protect it from having this happen, I opened it up and it was literally like an explosion of mini erasers. So I'm going to be good, and I'm going to leave that mess, even though it irks me. I'm going to leave it for Monday. Should be fine. I don't think anyone's coming in here, and if they are, they're vacuuming, and I checked, there's none on the floor. Okay, coming back around though, I did hang up the I'm Done choice board, and the first month is kind of like a slow start with this. So I have the star ones. The star ones can be done any time of year. And then I double-sided these, but the bus is the first month of school, and then the candy corn is the second month. So I'll leave these up for August and September just to get in the groove of them. And then when October comes around, or even late September, I'll flip them over. Nothing has changed here other than that I moved the sign up here. I thought it'd be nice to see it directly across from the door, but my haunted storage door is blocking my regular door. I didn't finish making the binder clips yet. That's a by first day of school job. It's not necessary. I moved these little signs up here. I guess it is kind of convenient to have it upside down. A bug and a wish is one of our conflict resolutions, and so, I mean, you can read that, but I'm going to leave that there. I think that's pretty accessible for the kids. And if not, there are stools down there. Speaking of the cube storage, like I said, my teammate took the other piece, the one that's twice the size, the 4x2. So now I feel a lot better about having math centers here because it's just more kid-friendly sized. I really felt like I was creative in getting these numbers here. Like, obviously this is not like the greatest idea on the planet, but I feel like it's really accessible, it's visible. And even though it does reach door height, 0, 1, and 2, which would be the hardest ones for them to see, I think those are the ones they probably know how to write the most, because when they're practicing numbers, those are the first 3 that they write. Like the L of my room that hasn't been decorated yet, so this would be like the short side that hasn't really been decorated or put together. And then this is the long side of it that has to go and be put together. I have some decor things left to put up. The stool needs to go back by the sink. I moved the tables into different directions. I know it's a little probably hard to tell, but like these now face opposite ways. This one's vertical. These two are vertical-ish. That one's horizontal now, or it stayed horizontal, I should say. And then bringing it back around, my desk in my area. So, it looks so good. I'm so happy. And I have some better than paper. Like the last teacher left it in the closet, so I'm going to put it on both bulletin boards and go from there. The woman across the hall took 12 by 12 inch scrapbook paper, and she was able to do, I think, 4 rows of 8. And she kept them as the 12 by 12 size on this big bulletin. And I think I want to do something like that because then there's a nice background behind their work. So I think that'll be really cool. That is the end of day 4.